April 29th, 2019. Using beach time to refocus energy. I think last week's trip to the beach is paying off. I added all of the Republican senators to our mail list to receive the Big Cat Times last month, and today I am adding 500 vet clinics in Florida. Seems like such a simple way to stay top of mind with them when it comes to bobcats in peril, but until now we would just send them flyers once in a blue moon. We always have a bunch of bobcat rescue stories in the magazine, and everyone just loves it. We've been ordering thousands more for the tourist welcome stations along the Interstates and for the mall displays. Paula Drechler is visiting and is updating our vet list and creating a new one of all of the animal control offices in Florida. This seems to be more important than ever after learning that a tiny bobcat kitten was sent to a pseudo sanctuary called Back to Nature, where it will undoubtedly end up being an ambassador animal. I just hate that excuse for people making pets out of wild animals. Jen Leon had an epiphany today, too. Every time the FWC has an open session, we go and take our turn at the lectern to ask them to ban the private possession of exotic cats and to ban handling of them. Their next hearing is about cub handling, but they made it very clear that they only want to regulate it, not ban it. We planned to do our same pitch, but this time Jen came up with the clever idea of using their own practices against them. Whenever they want to hunt bears or Florida panthers, they always trot out some idiot on their team who is credentialed as a scientist to make their case. Then they rebut all common sense input by saying, "Science is on our side." Not once have they trotted out a scientist in the captive wildlife debate, and what little science there is on the subject is on our side. Jen is going to suggest that they rely on science rather than their cronyism to make their decision. While they may be able to hire scientists who like to kill animals for sport, I don't think they will find any in the captive wildlife industry. I reached out to Matt Ward at the Disruptors podcast. He is the only one that I support via Patreon, and I asked what it would cost for him to promote our AR Zoo to his audience of forward-thinking listeners. I've also been making a point of sucking up to Peter Diamandis for his newsletter from Singularity University. I don't want to spend $10,000 a year to be included, so I'm hoping he will find my fandom to be worthy of inclusion in the great work they are promoting. I contacted Oculus asking how I can donate our CGI tiger to their store just so it can be seen. They actually wrote me right back and asked me to sign up as a developer. I'll give that a whirl, but the jargon may prove indecipherable to me. I figured I'd save myself that headache until the tiger is ready, which should be Wednesday. Despite being proud of myself on these matters, I am reminded that as I left the island today, I sat there, looking at the gate, and couldn't remember where the controls were to open it. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.